The universe is telling me that I can have like a softer life. I don't need to be suffering. Just arrived at the new Airbnb and it's pretty nice. It's another studio. And this is the outside. A lot of apartments here have terraces or like balconies. This one is no exception, so it's cute. And then there's this huge, just like a closet. So, oh, they also have an umbrella, which is nice because it might rain. I don't know if it'll rain while I'm here, but there has been a bit of rain. So yeah, it's a good setup. I'll be here for 1 week. I'm in Palermo, Soho now, which I feel like is more touristy than Palermo, Hollywood, just slightly. It's, I think, a little bit busier, but kind of the same idea anyway. Okay, I'm making some tea. We have this cute box of tea here, so I just grabbed, this is Té Negro, some black tea. Yeah, I'm gonna chill for a bit. I was editing some reels this morning at the coffee shop that I've been going to all the time. They like probably know me. So I'm just gonna chill for a sec and then drink some tea and just like settle in the new place. Just got my coffee and I'm taking a quick walk this morning. I decided to get some bananas at Dia, which is their other supermarket. It's Dia and Carrefour here. Probably one of the earliest mornings that I've been outside. And I feel like this area is definitely more touristy, even though it's not that far from where I was before, but I just hear more English on the street in general. Okay, I'm back with my coffee and my 3 bananas. And today, as you can see, it is sunny, which is nice. It's also supposed to, I think, reach like 74 or something. Anyway, it was just so cold the last few days. Like, I subscribed to this weekly meetup for digital nomads on Luma, and I don't know if I'll actually ever make it out, but they meet every week on Thursdays, I think, and they literally canceled the one this week. I think I got a text blast about it. They canceled it this week because they were like, yeah, it's too cold. They were like, is it fall? So I'm like, they are saying that, so this weather must be kind of, I don't know, abnormal or just definitely cold. But there is like this hot water issue at this Airbnb right now. So there's a technician coming to fix it later today. But basically, I think it's like the water boiler is not working properly. And I was able to reset it yesterday under the instruction of like the Airbnb hosts, so I could at least like take a hot shower. But it was just like a temporary fix, and like today they're gonna come and like actually fix it, hopefully. I am in the park right now. The sun is sort of like in and out, and I just finished like a really short run, but I had to get outside because it's a nice day, so I felt like I should be outside for a bit. And I'm gonna walk back now. I need to get something to eat. And I think I'll do this like Japanese takeout place that's really close by to me. We'll see how that goes. I think I'll just like order it online and then get it. Secured the goods. And yeah, that was my first time ordering something online and then getting the food, like picking it up. So like at first I was kind of skeptical of like getting any Asian food because I'm like, I don't feel like this is, I don't know. I just think like you never know how that's gonna go. And I just uploaded like the 30 for 30 for today, so I'm just trying to make sure that it works. Yeah, I think it's good. Okay. But I was saying like, yeah, with Asian food, I guess with any food, you never really know, unless it's the food of that country, right? But what I noticed about Asian food here, I'm gonna get a fork, I guess. I don't know. I don't think they gave me utensils. Okay, so this is like Asian food in general, which is obviously the minority of food here. Within the Asian food that there is though, like a lot of it I've seen is like sushi restaurants actually, which I have not tried any. Or I've seen a few Chinese buffet style, like hot bar style restaurants where it's like get your food from the trays and then you just pay by the weight, I think. And then, okay, so I was talking about how I'm skeptical of like Asian restaurants. This place actually, I read their about page on their website and it was like started by like a couple guys from Japan, apparently. So I'm like, okay, that kind of seems legit then. So now we're here. Now we're gonna try this. So this is the katsudon. I'm just really excited to like eat some rice, to be honest. Looks like that. Yeah, they often like cover the food with a plastic thing, I noticed. The verdict is it's actually pretty good. The verdict is it's actually pretty good. So yeah, I mean, even just looking at it, I feel like it looks pretty legit. Like the lighting is so bad, but like the egg and everything. So I would say this is like a solid 8 out of 10 katsudon. Okay, I'm coming to you from a new location, and the reason is because the water boiler in the last Airbnb was not working consistently, so there was not consistent hot water. Today, the people that managed the Airbnb were like, well, we have an apartment opening up on the 4th floor, same building, you can move into it if you want. And I was like, should I? Because today's Monday and I'm checking out Wednesday. So I was like, I don't know, like, is it worth it? But I figured since it's on the first floor, since it's on the 4th floor, and previously I was on the 1st floor facing the street, so it was really loud. I figured 4th floor would be quieter. So I was like, okay, why not? So now I'm here, and not only is it 4th floor, it's also facing the courtyard in the center. So it's not facing the street. So it's way quieter than the last apartment, and it's also larger. So I'm glad that I made the choice, because that means I have 2 nights of quieter sleep, which I think is worth it. Like, no matter what, if you can get better sleep, it's gonna change your life. I realized on the new iPhone, you can do this dual capture feature, which is cool. So I can show you the terrace while also showing my face. That's pretty cool. But yeah, I was just saying that, like, I think the biggest benefit of moving is really the quietness. And I was thinking about how, although at first I was hesitant to move because I'm like, what's the point? Because I'm checking out on Wednesday and it's already Monday. So I was like, I don't know if I really want to, but I moved anyway, and the situation is better here. So sometimes I feel like the universe is telling me that I can have like a softer life, in the sense of I don't need to always be in a state of struggle, and I don't need to be suffering. Even if like the whole hot water thing, like if you press reset on the boiler, like it will heat up temporarily. It's like a temporary fix, not a actual fix. So like I still was able to take a shower and everything if I did that reset thing. But obviously it's not the most convenient thing ever, and the hot water should be working. Yeah, I just kind of felt like, oh, I'll have to like pack my stuff up and then move, whatever. It's like a hassle. But then I was like, you know what? Like, I'm only here for another like, what, 2-ish weeks. So if I have to move again, like whatever. And I'm really glad that I did, because this situation so far is better than the one that I was in before. So sometimes I think that the universe might present us with an option, and it's up to us to be open enough to receive it, because sometimes I think we'd rather, it's like the devil we know versus the devil we don't. So we think like, okay, like the current situation is not ideal, but I know what to expect, whatever, I can just like tough it out and it'll be fine. And that's like what I usually do, is just like, yeah, whatever, I can go through it, it's totally fine. Which, don't get me wrong, does come in handy, because some situations you cannot change, so you do have to quote unquote tough it out. But sometimes there are different options that are available to us, and it's up to us to be open enough to accept them, because we need to think that, yeah, maybe it's a little bit of a hassle in the beginning, but it's going to be worth it. And like, I do deserve to live in a more ideal state. And sometimes I do feel guilty for like wanting that. It's like, I've been trained to just think, oh, just tough it out, like it's not that bad, right? But I think the universe is consistently showing me that you can just chill. Like, things can take care of themselves without you needing to do anything, really. As long as you're open to accepting the help. And I think that this is another example of that message being brought forth. And then, yeah, it's like this great situation in general. It's like a larger space. Well, the water works here, which is good. It's quieter, as I mentioned. And so I think that's the takeaway from this experience so far, is like, when the universe presents you with an alternative, be open enough to taking it.